altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His defense ready to lead the charge again after pitching that shutout last week. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And here we go on EA Sports. There's Cavante Turpin on the return. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, David Wynn. Those 2 touchdowns he had, a big part in the victory, no question. But so to keep it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And the terrific play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down, pushing the pace right away to start the game.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Trying to work quickly now.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Prescott now off the play fake. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Everybody rushing back to the line.
That's another Cowboys.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And screen here to Blue. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for their next quarterback after Elway and Manning. And it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns, and he finished 3rd for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
The 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
Second and 6.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. His shot comes at the 32-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Nix trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck her at the line. No gain. Ball at the 33 for first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix took out wide, complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tahir Elam getting there for the stop. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
36-yard line.
down now. They need 7. They just get the playoff. It's up with back-to-back catches. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
That's another Broncos first down.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos with a 3rd and 3. Nix from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they deploy, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. First down, here's Dak. On it, and he nearly picked it, so couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Give to Williams from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. We'll have to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Breaks the tackle. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Cowboys first down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This is in 10, so at the 28.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is down. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Dak throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
That's another Cowboys.
Throwing again. Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Now they send their back in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. Dobbins loses it. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos now getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. They step by Damone Clark.
Taken down by Damone Clark. 2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Damone Clark on the stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's running for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix. Rolling left. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Rolling out to his left. On the run. Deep down. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
And there's so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Back now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Quick leg complete. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first down.
ever, ready for another offensive possession. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game is still grounded.
Yes, so they're sitting here losing right now. I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take
less than a ruler needed here on second down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They're going to throw out of the gun. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Deron Bland.
Running back sent in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Lost control of another one. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Working quickly here.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Broncos.
Gives to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point try now for Lutz. Pressure gets there, right side, and blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And the Cowboys managed to recover the football.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Getting into 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
first down.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout.
It's
a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Up the gut they go with Williams. He has the Cowboys first down, Brock. That should clinch this win for him.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the fourth. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
The first down, it's Nix. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Got to hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Wow, it's free again! But the Broncos will get it back. It's up play to recover that one. Gotta go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. He's got it deep downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Loses it again. And the Cowboys scoop it up. He's off to the races. The 50. The 30. And he does it, Brock. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way.
Cowboys 37. Broncos 19.
The circumstances really broken just the right way. They open up not just the opportunity to force the turnover, Brock, but to take it all the way back the other way for 2.
It just kind of felt like everybody on the field realized it too, right? Everything lined up, saw the lane open to begin the trek all the way down the field. Unfortunately, he had enough gas in his tank to finish it.
They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him. Look at his season total. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
9-yard line. A gain of a yard.
He's going to pass it here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
They're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep adding that fourth-quarter lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That is his sixth passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
44, Broncos 19. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, one more snap to play here.
24-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. They left him wide open. It's complete. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jerry Jeudy. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. And this is a touchdown. The Chargers are going to wind up winning by 17. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Bengals win their second straight, and they do it in style. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen says...